When we think about AI, it's easy to picture sci-fi movies and futuristic robots. But forget all that. The truth is, artificial intelligence isn't some far-off concept. It's already here, and it's woven into the fabric of our daily lives. So, let's dive in and see how AI is already changing your world right now. So, let me just ask you a quick question. When do you think you last used AI? This morning, maybe? Yesterday? Perhaps when you asked your phone for the weather? Well, the real answer might surprise you. It was probably just a few minutes ago. See, AI is kind of like this invisible engine humming away in the background of our banks, our hospitals, and our offices. It's making everything faster, safer, and way more efficient. All right, let's start with something we all care about, our money. In the world of finance today, AI isn't just a cool feature, it's become an absolutely essential tool. It's basically a digital guardian watching over every single transaction you make. And this is where AI's power is just mind-blowing. It works on a scale that's completely impossible for people. Just think about it for a second. It is constantly sifting through millions upon millions of transactions to spot fraud. It's looking for tiny little things that don't match your normal spending habits. Things no human would ever catch. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you're just chilling at home and all of a sudden your credit card gets used to buy something halfway across the world. That's a huge red flag, right? Well, before you even have a chance to notice, the bank's AI has already spotted that weird pattern, flagged the purchase as suspicious, and boom, sent an alert straight to your phone. That speed, that instant reaction, that's the magic of AI right there. But here's the crucial thing to remember. AI and humans have very different but complementary strengths. The AI is an absolute beast at crunching massive amounts of data and spotting those needles in a haystack. But the human? Well, our role is irreplaceable for final approvals, making tough ethical calls, and, actually building relationships with clients. Okay, so now let's see how that partnership works in a field where the stakes are even higher, healthcare. And I want to be really clear here. AI is not replacing doctors. It's becoming an incredibly powerful new partner for them. In hospitals today, AIs are learning to scan medical images like X-rays and MRIs. They can spot super subtle signs of disease, like a faint shadow or an unusual cluster of cells that the human eye might just glance over. This can lead to detecting diseases way earlier, which can make all the difference. And this really gets to the heart of it. By analyzing millions of past scans, an AI learns what to look for. It's like having a second set of highly trained eyes looking over your results, catching things that even the best doctors might miss on a busy day. So once again, you see this amazing partnership dynamic. The AI does the heavy lifting with data analysis and flagging potential issues. But the final diagnosis, crafting a treatment plan, making those critical ethical decisions, that always stays firmly in the hands of the human doctor. From the hospital, let's head over to the classroom because AI is starting to totally reshape education, making learning a much more personal and customized experience for every single student. Think of it as a personal tutor for every kid in the class. If a student is having a tough time with, say, fractions, an AI platform can instantly see that and serve up extra practice problems tailored exactly to what they're struggling with. And this doesn't replace the teacher at all. It frees them up to focus on what they do best, inspiring students and guiding their overall progress. So, what about our jobs? This is a big one. From offices to factories, AI is fundamentally changing the way we work, automating some tasks and, creating new opportunities for others. And we're already seeing this everywhere, right? AI is being used to screen thousands of resumes to find the best candidates. It powers those customer support chatbots that can answer questions 24/7. And it's analyzing massive amounts of business data to find insights that can help a company grow. The real key here is that AI is amazing at handling the boring, repetitive stuff. And that's not just about being more efficient. It's about augmenting our own abilities. It frees us, the humans, to focus on what we really excel at: high-level strategy, creative problem-solving, and communication. With all of this incredible power, it's pretty tempting to ask, okay, so can we just let AI take the wheel, let it run the show? But the answer, especially when the stakes are high, is a loud and clear no. And that brings us to what might be the single most important concept in all of this: the human in the loop. Because there are some areas where AI should absolutely never, ever be used alone. We're talking about situations that require nuance, empathy, and a deep understanding of human context. Things like making a legal ruling in a courtroom, confirming that final life-changing medical diagnosis, or making the decision to hire or fire someone. These things require human wisdom. Period. So, if you take just one thing away from our whole conversation today, let it be this. This is the golden rule. AI supports, humans decide. The technology is an amazing tool to inform our choices, but the ultimate responsibility, the final call, that has to rest with us. It really all comes down to this one word: synergy. AI on its own is powerful, and human intelligence is obviously powerful. But when you combine the analytical speed of a machine with the wisdom and context of a human, you create something that is so much greater than the sum of its parts. Which, of course, raises the big question that's probably on your mind right now. As AI gets more and more integrated into our world, what does this mean for our careers? Will AI take your job? That's a huge question, and it's exactly what we're going to break down in our next explainer.